Hey legend, it's about legendary Johnny. And in this video, I'll be giving you the Ukraine-Russia war summary. So let's dive right into it. So the Ukraine military states that its troops have regained Adrivka in Donetsk area. Then the next thing is that the US claimed that Russia has expelled its diplomats and that it is seen as unprovoked and that the US will reciprocate that action. So now let me just jump right here and state that when two superpowers are beginning to expel its diplomats in a tit for tat move, sooner or later you have to be very concerned that it may get to a point where diplomacy is no longer viable. And if diplomacy is no longer viable, war ensues. Let's hope that it doesn't go that far. Probably I'm just being on edge by going that far. So let's hope not. But there's a little bit more details on this is that two US diplomats was expelled because the Russia deemed them as spying for the US government, which is illegal activity according to Russia. And that's the reason why Russia has expelled them. So the verdict is still on that for now until Russia provides some form of tangible evidence on this. But for now, we'll just give it the benefit of the doubt until we find some proof that both sides produces, right? Whether it's true or false. Then the next thing is that Ukrainian authorities have ordered the evacuation of civilians in Kherson area. Now, I have seen no explanation as to why this is happening. All they've told us is that they're just evacuating the civilians there without giving no further explanations, right? I've not seen any. So if I missed it, well, I just missed it. All right. And I apologize for that. The next thing is that the visit of Ukrainian President Zelensky to Washington is set for next week, and that is being organized by, well, with the Biden administration. I can't say by because if I say that, it will perceive to be that I'm saying that it's the Biden administration controlling the Ukrainian President Zelensky, but nobody controls anybody, right? But as a part of a combined effort, that's why they're doing this to get Congress to churn out more aid money to Ukraine to assist them with the damage and so forth, right? But let me just jump right here and say that Ukraine is actually getting some real I what should I say? Some real heavy fight in getting more aid from NATO because NATO seems to be just drawing back from the board following the disastrous counteroffense, in my opinion. Because the counteroffense, just based on the results, it's just a few meters of gain for the Ukraine, and that's very disastrous for the much vaunted counteroffense. That's just my opinion, though. But yeah, but NATO, it seems to be just trying back and saying that it may not be worth it to continue pushing for aid towards Ukraine. Also, some of NATO cannot continue this aid, like military aid to Ukraine, because they're literally just running out of stockpiles of ammo and weapons to give them or to even have for their defense of their own countries, according to news reports that I've seen. So it's quite a rock, a stick and a rock situation. This if I said that right, where Ukraine Zelensky is just not in a position to really be pushing this hard for aid after they gotten so much. But that's my opinion. The jury is still on that. The next thing, which is the final thing for this summer, thankfully, Russia restricts a section of the Black Sea to ships. And this is in response to NATO naval exercise, which is ongoing right now for 3 days now, near the Ukrainian border. So Russia is doing a tit for tat move here, but a very dangerous one because mistakes can happen, and if a mistake happen in either of these exercise, like for say that an action accidentally Russia hits one of NATO ship or NATO accidentally hit one of Russia ship, that could trigger a very big war and a very scary war, right? And let's just hope that there's no accidents, right? But Bulgaria has activated Article 4 consultations with NATO on how to respond to this provocation. Now, the provocation being that Russia is restricting a section of the Black Sea that includes Bulgaria economic zone. So it's really a tough call by NATO and Bulgaria to know what exactly the response should be for this. I hope it's not let's say a military action, probably more action they can do, which is the better outcome, but it's not the best outcome obviously because it's innocent people getting affected by all these sanctions in the end. But anyways, that's enough for me rambling in this video for too long now. I got work in 2 hours time because I'm on morning shift right now, so I'm gonna get some more, at least 1 hour more sleep before I go to work because I really need it. All right, guys. So until next video, guys. Legend